Hi, and welcome to our 2021 Virtual Benefit Gala. We are so happy to have you here tonight. Although we would have wished to be at Stevens Steakhouse enjoying a nice dinner with live performances, we are happy to have you here connected in our live. And to all of our graduating Pathfinders, we want to congratulate you for all of your hard work throughout these past 4 years. Despite living in unusual times, we didn't want to miss the opportunity of celebrating you. And for that reason, we have invited a few performers to join us tonight. We hope that you enjoy this live with your family and friends.
Good evening, buenas tardes. My name is Maria Mendoza Bautista, and I am one of the co-founders of the Fremont High School Alumni Foundation. I am also the vice president of the Fremont High School Alumni Foundation Board. We are proud to be serving the South Central Los Angeles community as the Fremont High School Alumni Foundation. I am accompanied by our founder and visionary, Ms. Neda Yanet, who is also our president, alongside our secretary, Rosalia Hernandez, our treasurer, Luz Tapia, our scholarship chair, Sandra Ochoa and Joanna Avila, our board volunteers, Jaime Lopez and Ana Romero, and our advisory board, Dr. Christopher Davis, Ms. Anna Hines, Jorge Hernandez, and Pablo Mejia Jr. Our organization was founded in 2011 by graduates of Fremont High and volunteer supporters. We have just entered our 10th year in the community. We became an official 501c3 nonprofit organization in 2014, and all of our scholarship donations are tax deductible. The Fremont High School Alumni Foundation has awarded over 55 educational scholarships for college since then. Our mission, empowering change in our community by helping build future leaders through the advancement of higher education, embodies our vision, values, and goals to the importance of helping build future leaders through higher ed. We believe education is a key element to rising above the challenges faced by our youth in South Central LA. Education helps our youth become empowered to pursue their dreams despite any obstacles that get in the way. We focus on empowering change in our young scholars, and our hope is to help them rise and return to help make a positive impact in their community. Followed by our pillars to motivate, inspire, and educate, our scholars today are reaching their goals. They are finishing college, pursuing graduate school, and entering exciting professional careers that contribute to both their families and their community. We stand strong when we empower our youth, and today we recognize champions in our community who work and contribute daily to our vision and purpose with the Fremont High School Alumni Foundation. We invite you to learn more about our foundation and to give your tax-deductible donation. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Neda. I am the founder of the Fremont High School Alumni Foundation. Thank you for joining us to help honor our educators, alumni, and scholarship recipients. I want to take this opportunity to share some of the history of the foundation. We were established in 2011 after receiving reports of increase in poverty rates, crime, and state of our school. As an alumni mother, I had to mention we received our 501c3 in 2014. It has been because of the hard work and dedication of those who have served on the board as to why we are here celebrating 10 years of service. All of us on the board were either raised or born in South LA. We have carried our experiences with us through our journey. We have lived through the sounds of gunshots outside our window and experienced bullying because of the color of our skin, and have lost friends to gangs and drugs. The foundation was founded out of love and compassion for our community. It was important for us to empower students through higher education as a means to rise above the poverty and crime in the neighborhood. And we are also here tonight because it was important for us to come together as a community after a very difficult year. As a single mother of a daughter with special needs, I experienced the challenges of our special need families, the concerns of keeping family members safe who are immune compromised. It was hard to see my daughter struggle from not being able to spend much time outside, nor see her friends and family. But I learned a lot about her resilience from watching her accomplish 6 Zoom classes a day. We share in our difficulties of this past year, and our hearts are with you and your families. This year, the scholarship applicants share their hardships with us during this pandemic while coping with the everyday circumstances of inside their home and community. Many households were affected by COVID, and some students lost a mom or a dad. They also had to deal with the education and healthcare inequities and inequalities in their neighborhood. Other students experienced abandonment. Some saw addiction in their families, hunger because of loss of jobs, and mental health issues of depression and anxiety. Despite these difficulties, they showed us their strength and character by taking on jobs to help feed their families. Students who faced homelessness continued with their education, and those who lost loved ones found the strength to keep pursuing their goals. Others found their voices to fight injustices by learning the importance of active, peaceful activism. Every essay was filled with strength, forgiveness, and all had visions of a better future. We are humbled and touched by their stories. We are proud of them for finding their willpower to move forward despite the obstacles. We also want to recognize the educators, staff, and administrators for helping Fremont students cope with the challenges during this pandemic, for motivating them to keep going and not give up on their goals. Thank you for all your hard work. And we are also here tonight to help raise funds for the scholarship program and to celebrate the resilience, strength of the students, teachers, school, and community. Please stay with us and share the event on your pages. Thank you for being here.
And up next, we have our comedian Julio. Julio has been a comedian way before he even hit the stage. Everywhere he went, he always made people laugh, and we are so happy to have him here tonight. So take it away, Julio.
Does comedy clubs, been on TV, hilarious dude, special guest right now. Start clapping right now, start clapping right now. For my man, Julio Gonzalez!
All right, let me tell you something about myself. We're going to get to know each other. My name is Julio. I'm Julio. 4 years ago, I used to weigh 360 pounds. 4 years ago, yeah. Thanks. And now I don't. Wasn't until a friend of mine said, you know what you got to do? You got to raise your standards. You got to say, I'm better than this. You got to learn how to love yourself. And I go, I love myself like 3 times a day. I'm good. It's like, no, go to the mirror and say that. Look into your eyes and just be true to yourself. You know how awkward that is? I was at the mirror like I'm trying to pick someone at the bar. something to him. Finally, like, you know what? Like you won't be great when you lose a weight. You're great right now. Like you're special now. You don't gotta do anything to become that. Like you are it now. Oh man. And I'm staring back at myself going, shut up! You're stupid! You're dumb. And that's really all it was. You'd be surprised how dumb your brain is. You can convince yourself to love and believe anything you want. Anything. I believe that I love running, and I started running, and I ran 7 half marathons since then. 7. It's changed the way I live. Now I love to enjoy life. I have fun with it. Don't you know people that get mad and stay mad over things that don't even matter? I had a friend call me up one time. He goes, hey, people keep calling me with the wrong number. He said, have fun with them. You don't know them. Enjoy this moment. That's why I say enjoy life and have fun with it. Here's the beauty of life the way I see it. What happens to you doesn't matter. It's how you react to it that counts. That's the difference. One time I was at Burger King. I'm just waiting on my order, and I hear number 55. I started walking towards my order. Wet floor sign. Didn't see it. I hit it. Slipped. Knee hit the ground. Now they got music in the background. Moves like Jagger. And as soon as my knee hit the ground, I started dancing to them. Like, moves like Jagger. I got the, thank you, bro. Moves like Jagger. I got a few choices. I can get mad, but mad at who? Gravity? Who am I going to get mad at? So I decided to have fun with it, and I played it off like a boss. People brought their cell phones out thinking a flash mob was about to start. They're like, oh, I've seen these. Enjoy it, have fun with it. One time I actually fought my way out of a ticket having fun with life. I was running late to a show, so I jumped in the carpool lane. I didn't have a passenger with me, but I got a fold-down TV. So I fold it down and put on Cars 2 or Finding Nemo, any Disney cartoon. That way the cop thinks I got a kid in the back. Well, this cop didn't think that. He pulled me over. I was scared too, because he's shining his light at an empty car seat. He tapped on my window, I rolled it down. He said, where's your passenger? And I said, oh no! Enjoy life, have fun with it. But I'm going to take a little survey here. How many people do not have children? There's a couple happy ones. I was that happy 6 years ago, that happy. Now I got a 12-year-old. That's what I said. I said, what? I need to see some paperwork on this one. What it was is I got with my girlfriend and she had a daughter. I went from single to instant family. And I was still used to being single, doing stuff like buying food and eating it. You can't do that when you got a little child running around. They'll eat up the best stuff. I said, hey, can I get the last curly fry? What am I going to tell her? No. I don't know you. You didn't put in on this. It got bad. It got to the point where I'm coming home and I'm hiding groceries in the bedroom. But these cookies coming with me. I was back there when I was big. I don't know if I was being more fat or selfish. I don't know which one was winning. One time I came home to get even with this child. Because I know where she hides her gummy bears. I ate them all, too. I ate them all. Even the little red one she saves for last. I'm just... And I felt bad. And when I woke up, I felt great. Like, I felt amazing. I'm like, oh, this is revenge. It feels sweet. Until she came in the room, holding the empty bag, crying. She's going, someone ate all my vitamins. I was like, no wonder I feel so good. I ain't gonna lie to you, I thought about jogging. I was like, today's the day, bro. I'm gonna need you guys to do me a couple favors. Now, you guys gotta get on social media and tell people about the fun you're having here tonight. You got to tell people. I see some older people in the crowd too, so if you don't have a Twitter, maybe you can write a letter. Just write a letter. Get yourself a stamp and send it off. You still do pictures? Do a picture. We gotta talk about the good in life. And this right here, this to me is beautiful. The last favor I'm gonna ask you for is this. I gave you my heart tonight, so if I made you laugh, let me hear you, because that's my time.
Thank you, Julio, for that amazing performance. And now, I want to take it over to Joanna and Sandra.
My name is Joanna Avila, and I am a Fremont alumni, class of 2017, a scholarship recipient, and this year's scholarship program co-chair. Established in 2012, the Fremont High School Alumni Foundation awards educational scholarships to students of John C. Fremont High School who want to pursue higher education. Over the past years, thanks to support of donors like yourself, the foundation has awarded over 50 scholarships to students that have demonstrated scholastic excellence at the highest level, financial need, leadership in extracurricular activities, outstanding volunteer service to the community, and exceptional service to the John C. Fremont High School. This past year has been challenging for all of us. During times like this, it is that our Fremont students and community need our support. Together, we can provide scholarships and mentorship as guidance during their academic journey. Now, I would like to introduce you to one of our Fremont High School alumni class of 2014 scholarship recipient, Samantha Gonzalez, who obtained a Bachelor's of Science degree in Nutritional Sciences at the University of California, Berkeley. Currently, she is living in New York City and was accepted to Columbia University of School of Nursing. Without further ado, please welcome Samantha Gonzalez.
Hello and greetings to all the John C. Fremont High School alumni, faculty, family, and friends. Congratulations to the Fremont classes of 2019, 2020, and 2021 graduates and scholarship recipients. My name is Samantha Gonzalez. I graduated from Fremont in 2014, and I was the Fremont Alumni Foundation scholarship recipient myself. After Fremont, I moved to the San Francisco Bay Area to attend UC Berkeley. I graduated in 2018 with a Bachelor of Science in Nutritional Sciences, becoming the first person in my family to attend and graduate from college. Since graduating from Berkeley, I have been working as a nutritionist, and I continue taking classes to fulfill the prerequisites for nursing school. I actually was admitted to Columbia University School of Nursing for summer 2020, but I couldn't attend due to a variety of factors. The COVID-19 pandemic was one of the reasons why I didn't return to school last year, but the main reason why I didn't attend Columbia was because I couldn't afford the program. As a first-generation low-income student, financing higher education is difficult, but in my case, I am also an undocumented student, which creates even more of a challenge for me. I'm an undocumented student granted deferred status through DACA, which is how I'm able to legally work in the U.S., but this doesn't allow me to take out federal student loans to pay for my education. So I deferred Columbia for a year to begin in summer 2021. I spent the last year working and saving money and applying to scholarships, and I actually moved to New York last summer. I figured if I was in New York City already, enrolling at Columbia would be a smoother transition. So unfortunately, I am once again not able to attend nursing school. I simply don't have the funds to finance my graduate program or the means to obtain the funds. It was really hard for me when I realized Columbia wasn't going to happen after putting in so much time and effort into going here. But I am hopeful that I will someday soon be able to attend nursing school, whether it's at Columbia or somewhere else. I think my goal for this year is to continue working, continue saving money, looking at other programs that are maybe more affordable, and having some fun and enjoying New York City. I have been going to school and working at the same time since I was 18 years old. As first-generation students, I think we have to work harder than other students in order to achieve our goals. But while working hard is important, your physical health, your mental health, and your emotional well-being are just as important, if not more important. 2020 was a difficult year, but the pandemic and the move across the country and everything that happened with grad school this past year really helped me put things into perspective and helped me to slow down. I am finally making the time for myself and doing other things I like that aren't work or school related. I won't tell you that life after high school will be easy, because it will not be. But I will tell you that time after high school and even after college flies. So make sure you take a moment to appreciate and enjoy the journey each and every day. I wish you all the best of luck. Feel free to reach out. I think I speak for all Fremont alumni when I say we are here for you, we are proud of you, and we can't wait to see the places you'll go.
Good evening, my name is Sandra Ochoa, and I'm one of the scholarship co-chairs for the Fremont High School Alumni Foundation. I would like to take this time to thank Samantha Gonzalez, who has shared her wisdom and her journey with us all the way from New York. Thank you, Samantha, and good luck on all your future endeavors. This evening, I will present scholarships to the class of 2019, 2020, and 2021. It is truly an honor to present these scholarships to our students. The scholars who have earned these scholarships have demonstrated a commitment to pursuing higher education, resilience, and hard work. I would like to begin by presenting the scholarships to the class of 2019. The first scholarship recipient for the class of 2019 is Brenda Martinez.
Hello, my name is Brenda Martinez Montaño. I am a biochemistry major at UCLA, and I would like to tell you about my first year experience as it comes to an end. I would describe it as being difficult, but definitely rewarding. Although there were many challenges I encountered, such as adjusting to the quarter system, facing imposter syndrome, and adjusting to the transition from high school to college, I believe that at the end of the day, it made me stronger by realizing how important perseverance is, what my strengths and weaknesses were, and how to go about in strengthening those areas as well. I would describe campus life as eventful and lively. It was always very nice to walk around campus and see that there is always something going on. I dreamt of surrounding myself in an environment where the academic life was not the only priority. There has always been such a great importance on receiving the best grades, and that is something that I have struggled with my first year. But I have also seen that being at college extends beyond just the academics. It's also about creating experiences and just building up your resume, such as doing internships, which is something that I was lucky enough to do. I did an internship with the UCLA Health Hospital, Care Extenders, and I was also able to do an internship with an organization which I joined on campus. And I was lucky enough to be one of those people where they had a life outside of academics. And I did this when I joined an organization, Hermanas Unidas, which is where my second internship came from. Joining Hermanas Unidas has been the highlight of my first year. I met some of the most empowering women in this organization, and I believe that it is very important to join a club when you join a school as big as UCLA, because that school has a huge population of students, and it's very comforting to find a community of friends who may face similar struggles as you.
Our next scholarship recipient for the class of 2019 is Jesus Escamilla. Next is Luz Aguilar, class of 2019 recipient. Victoria Otuya.
Hello, my name is Victoria Otuya, and I am from John C. Fremont High School, and I currently reside at UCLA. Very good question, in which I should have addressed earlier. Sorry, that's a fault on my own. But who am I? Who are you listening to? So I'm a second-year undergraduate student at UCLA, more specifically a sophomore. My major is biology. My minor is officially African American Studies, which I'm really excited about. I am involved at OCHC, which is on-campus housing council at UCLA, where we talk about the residents and the needs of the people who live in the dorms. I'm also involved in Burn Corps, which is a program, kind of a work study job for me, where I have the opportunity to talk to kids, help them with whatever they're going through, assignments, and what they're really struggling with. So that's kind of what I do and who I am as a person. Medical school was always what I thought of when I was in high school, and so I was like, what's the perfect major to, get to that field, get to that place? And so biology was what I picked because I wanted to do so many things. I wanted to be an OBGYN, I wanted to be an anesthesiologist, a dermatologist, all of this list of careers. I just didn't know what was meant for me or what is set in stone in my future. And so biology was what I took to, nitpick the career that's meant for me. It was definitely not the typical rainbow and sunshine. It was definitely a hard time for me to get accustomed to how UCLA was, what are the courses, what to do. And so as a fellow Bruin, I don't know if any other students do feel this type of way, but there were good and bad. Some bad, I felt imposter syndrome, where I didn't feel like I was meant to be here, or who am I to be at UCLA and such and such. And so it was much more like I felt alone, and I didn't feel mentally prepared or even academically prepared at UCLA. So UCLA does have some good perks to it. My freshman year, I definitely dormed. I was able to have roommates that I could talk to. I was able to have friends that related to situations like mine. The food there is very good. Very, very good. The stairs there are excruciating, painful, but the view at UCLA is so beautiful. Not just about how it looked and how I felt, but UCLA had resources such as CAPS, where you were able to talk about your feelings. They also had programs such as AAP, Academic Advancement Program, where there was places you can go to kind of tutor you, but more so understand the courses that you were taking, and if you need any help, they're there for you. So I wanted to say a big thank you to the Fremont alumni, donors who were able to give me this scholarship, and also other students like myself. Without this scholarship, I don't think my experience would have went this smooth. I was able to take it to good use, pay for books, pay for expenses, and I just want to say thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful, and whenever I start saying thank you, I don't know when to stop. So here's a little snippet and my experience of how my life was at UCLA thanks to you.
The next scholarship recipient is Jose Rangel.
I never really thought I would make it this far, you know, the whole college thing, but I'm ready for the challenge, you know, the experience and the learning. Am I scared? Afraid? No, I'm excited. I'm ready to go and ready to make some friends. I chose nursing as my major because I find the medical field interesting because it has many specialties. My interest in nursing started to grow when I was recommended to the show Bizarre ER. And just to give you a picture of this show, imagine a hospital with patients being rushed in as they are badly injured with blood everywhere. Now, most of us fear blood and can't stand injuries, but I found it fascinating. I don't know if that makes me a serial killer or not, but I thought it was interesting that people can come in with injuries and other random people you don't know, but trust, know exactly what to do to help, and I wanted to do that. I wanted to know and learn more about life in the medical field and what I can do to help others and my community. I think helping people is an amazing thing to do to anyone, and for some reason it makes me feel good, especially for doing something that not many people can do. One of my goals is to graduate with a nursing degree and to end up working in the medical field so I can help as many people as I can since I have the ability to do so. I don't really have an idea of what my future will look like, but I know that whatever it is the future holds for me, I will help my family who has given me so much just to be here. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you learn a little bit about myself and my experience so far going to college, I guess. My experience here at college pretty much. And thank you for the scholarship you guys have given me. I appreciate it, and it is definitely going to good use. Does that make sense? Never mind, just leave it at that. Thank you, bye.
Congratulations, class of 2019. Now I would like to present the scholarship awards to the class of 2020. Our first scholarship recipient for the class of 2020 is Noe Lopez. Our next recipient for the class of 2020 is Yamilet Gonzalez. Our third scholarship recipient for the class of 2020 is Sahé Garcia. Next, I would like to present Tiani Carver. Now I'd like to present Diana Soto.
Hi, my name is Diana. This is my second semester of my first year of college. I go to Cal State Long Beach. The road's been bumpy so far, but I think I've learned some valuable stuff along the way. You know, I think it's important to learn how to prioritize your time because college is a lot more tedious work than high school is. You know, it's a lot of reading. It's a lot of note taking, honestly, because it's just professors talking at you, and you gotta try and get what you can, you know. And it's also taught me that it's okay to take your time sometimes, and that it's okay to not know at every single moment what it is that you want to do with your life. Because first semester of college, I was going back and forth with what I wanted to major in. I think I changed my major twice so far, and it's barely my second semester. So that's a lot. But I'm currently a sociology major, and I think I'm very happy with that. I think it aligns with what I want to be, and I don't think I would have known that I wanted to be a sociology major if it wouldn't have been for one of my professors. Professors are very insightful. I think that you as a student should try and get to know at least one of your professors. Just try to show up to their office hours. You know, they've been through this. They know what it's like. They know what college is like. So I think they're kind of like guides, you know. They can tell you what programs you can look into, or they can help you with recommendations, help you get an internship. You could even intern for your professors. I think I'm gonna be interning with one of my professors next semester. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it this semester because I've been very busy and hectic, you know. But yeah, I think college is a lot about learning, not just academically, but just learning about yourself and life in general. And luckily, it wasn't as bad as I told myself it was going to be. I think people tend to make things a lot worse in their heads than what they actually are. But I think it's important to always remember that you're not in a race. It's okay to take your time. It's okay to be a little lost. And it's taken me a while to come to terms with that. But I hope that more people are able to come to terms with that, because it's very, very, very important to know how to take your time with stuff, and to know that it's okay to not be running at the same pace as everyone else. And so all in all, college has been a very great experience for me personally, despite the unusual circumstances. And I don't think I would be here where I am at this moment had it not been for the help that I received from this foundation. And I just want to say that I am extremely thankful and grateful for this foundation and for the people a part of this foundation, and that I greatly admire all the work that is done in this foundation, and that I'm very appreciative of everyone that is a part of this foundation. And I think I'm rambling on for too long, so that's all. Thank you very much.
Our final scholarship recipient for the class of 2020, Dalia Gutierrez.
Hello, my name is Dalia Gutierrez, and I was fortunate enough to receive the Fremont High School Alumni Foundation Scholarship class of 2020. I would like to thank and express my tremendous gratitude to the donors that contribute to the scholarship fund. This scholarship has allowed me to pursue my post-secondary education by facilitating my education in regards to my financial capability. Making transitions is not something that is easy to adjust to, which is the experience I went through when adjusting to the UCLA quarter system. Going from a semester system, which is 20 weeks, to a quarter system, which is 10 weeks, is a change I am still struggling to get accustomed to. During my first week at UCLA, I discovered that midterms and finals arrive rather quickly. Midterms usually week 5 and finals usually week 10. In addition to the exams, I had to adjust to the amount of workload that professors expect you to complete, along with the number of articles and books that are expected from you to read. And I have to admit, I am not particularly proud of my first quarter grades. But I know I am capable of adjusting with time and dedicating myself. The setting of online classes due to the pandemic has also made it a bit difficult to contact counselors, but it has not detained me from being on track for graduation. The classroom layout has also made it difficult in the sense that we do not have the opportunity to interact with our professors as much as we would like, and with my fellow classmates. However, I did have the chance of making a couple of friends in my second quarter, and I have to say it made school a little bit easier, because it made me realize that I wasn't the only one struggling to adjust. I remember that I was stressing over a paper, an 8-page paper that I had to write for my history class, and eventually I finished it, and I received an A on it, but not without many restless nights and the support of my newly made friends. I would also like to inform you that I actually just finished my first week of the third quarter, and I am excited for what these classes have to offer me. I have Spanish, Sociology 20, and English Composition 2. In addition, I joined the AAP program, which is the Academic Advancement Program, and this organization helps low-income students in their transition and post-secondary education by offering peer learning sessions and other resources. Although I enjoyed the online courses, I am excited for the opportunity of being on campus and experiencing a traditional college setting, with the chance of joining clubs, touring the campus, and taking advantage of the wide range of resources provided by UCLA. I can't wait to get on campus. And thank you and have a good day.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Now it is my honor to present this year's scholarship recipients. It is my honor to present the class of 2021. The first 2021 recipient is Daisy Portillo. Our second class of 2021 recipient, Santiago Fuentes. Our third class of 2021 recipient, Natalia Serrano. I'd like to introduce Terrence Outlaw, class of 2021 recipient. And now I'd like to introduce Evelyn Toledo, class of 2021 recipient. Again, congratulations to all of our scholarship recipients, and thank you for joining us this evening. It is thanks to your donations and your kindness that we can support our students to making their college dreams a reality.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jaime Lopez. I'm a volunteer with the John C. Fremont Alumni Foundation. I would like to congratulate all of our scholarship recipients, and I would like to thank you for joining us tonight for this great event. I now have the honor of introducing the great Omar. Believe it or not, he has been a magician for his entire life. You can find more of his performance at thegreatomar.com, and you can also find him on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok by searching at The Great Omar 1. Now, without further ado, the great Omar.
You guys have seen him here. You guys have seen him there. He's done everything. How about a round of applause for the great Omar?
Woo! Omar the Great.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you guys. Keep it going for your host, for doing all this and putting all this together. It's great to be here. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is the great Omar. I actually was born and raised in Indiana Boulevard, right off the 60 in LA, which took a while to set all this up. If you guys don't know where that's at, it's literally like, that's actually right there. You can see the freeway right over there. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing comedy and magic. Do you guys want to see that?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. I got 3 yeses. That's good. And then I heard like somebody muted. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to do a trick with all of you guys, okay? I want you guys to try this with me, okay? Do you guys have 2 hands that you can hold up like this and put them into the camera so you guys can see them like this? All right. Kimberly, can you try this with me? Okay. This is literally something I just learned online. It's crazy, okay? If you lock your hands together like this. Now, I don't know why this happens, but it's something that happens to your fingers when you, here. If you spread your pointer fingers out like this, now you can keep them apart if you look at me. Don't look at your fingers, just look at the camera. And if you try to focus on not touching your fingers, they won't touch. If you just keep staring at me, really put pressure on those fingers. But look, if you stare at your fingers, you guys will notice that you can't keep them from closing. Watch, just stare at your fingers now. Isn't that crazy? You're trying to. You guys are literally fighting it right now. Nobody can. All right, cool.
That's magic.
So that was my first trick. Okay, it's literally just something I learned and I wanted to share with you guys today. So now I'm gonna do a trick with somebody new. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Kimberly. Kimberly, is that you?
Yes.
Awesome. Hi, Kimberly. You look excited to be here. This is great. Okay, do me a favor, okay? Kimberly, your job is very simple. I have 2 decks of cards. I have blue and I have red. Pick a color, would you please?
Red.
A little bit louder?
Red.
Okay, cool. We're gonna use blue. Okay, so watch close, okay? Check this out. I know what you're thinking. It's my trick. I do what I want, right? So now look, all the cards. Now, normally if you were live at a show and I was there with you, I would have you examine the cards to make sure that it's not a rigged deck, but you're not here with me. So I'm gonna do the checking myself. Okay, so watch close, okay, yeah. And they are perfectly good. Yeah, awesome. So now look, I'm gonna show you a trick that I absolutely love. And I say it's a trick on purpose because this is something you could do yourself, okay? And it's very simple when you know how. You take a deck of cards over your hand like so. Check this out. You spread the cards out like this, very slowly, one by one. Now this is a trick. This is not magic, but in magic, they actually call this balance. I love your enthusiasm, right? So now look, I'm gonna throw all the cards in the air. Watch how quick the hands are. You ready? 1, 2.
Wow.
Whoa.
I'm gonna do it again because nobody's clapping. All right, so watch close. All right, check this out. You guys are like, we waited 15 minutes for this crap. All right, so watch close. Okay, look, one-handed to really impress you guys. Check this out. You ready? 1, 2.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's really simple when you know how. So you stick them together and you can impress your friends and your neighbors and everybody that hires you. Okay, so fine. We'll use a deck that is not stuck together. And I'm going to move back and I'm going to turn the camera just a little bit lower right there. Awesome. So you guys can see me. Perfect. All right. So now look, fine. I'll use a blue deck that is not stuck together. Okay. Okay. So look, check this out. These are not stuck together. Now, keep in mind, I love magic. I remember watching my first magician when I was still living with my parents. I was 30. Don't laugh, bro. I'm independent now. Okay, I live in the garage. Okay, so anyway, so I was actually 8 years old when I saw my first magician. It was a guy named David Copperfield who was really famous in the 90s. He had a suit, a fog machine, lights, music. He was on television, and I was with my father watching television. Right? We saw him do a trick that I never forgot. It looks like this. He made the card disappear, and then he made it come back. Right? Now I remember how amazed he looked. I looked like you guys do right now. Okay. What's crazy is I remember practicing that trick for 3 straight weeks over and over, and I had mastered it. Right now, I wanted to be like David Copperfield. He had a suit which I couldn't afford, so I went and rented a quinceañera suit in downtown. Right now, it ruined everything because there I was with this pink suit. That's all they had. Okay, that's all they had. So 3 weeks in, I come out of nowhere, and my dad doesn't know why, but I'm wearing this pink suit. And hold on, okay, give me 1 second. Yeah. So anyway, they give me this pink suit, right? I come out of nowhere in the living room, and I didn't have a fog machine because I couldn't afford one. So I went to the kitchen and I grabbed a bag of flour, threw it in the living room, hit my dad in the back of the head. Keep in mind, he didn't know why I was doing any of this, right? But I came out, I was like, I'm committed. I started improvising, right? I went from behind the powder. I don't know why. I covered his lips. I said, shh. He was hella confused, right? So I did the trick for him, right? I made the card disappear, then I brought it back, right? But I wanted to wow him, so I did it one more time, right? And then I did it one more time. Now, I'll never forget the look on his face. He looked like you guys did right now, okay? But my mom's first words, and I'll never forget them to this very day. She looked me straight in the face, and she said, Mijo, move, you're blocking the TV. It's messed up, I know, all right? I came back a week later, I said, Mom, Dad, look, I can squeeze the cards, and they flick. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second, hold on. If you squeeze, they pop. You squeeze, they pop. You squeeze, and then they jump a little bit higher, and then you drop them on purpose. Did you guys see that? I did that for you. Okay, the card is going to float from the floor to my hand. Watch. You're going to see it from here, straight up here. Watch. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, not today. All right, so watch close. All right, I'm going to do this trick with a gentleman named Ryan. Is that you, sir?
That is me.
Awesome. Ryan, everybody say hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Ryan.
Awesome. Ryan, your job is very simple, brother. Now, I'm going to do this as quick as I can because I think I just heard the ice cream truck coming and it's going to ruin the show. So do me a favor, okay, Ryan? Think of any card that you want, anyone you want. I'm going to flick a card in the air like this. I'm going to catch it. I'm going to flip it over. It's going to be the card that you name, Ryan. Are you ready?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's do this, okay? Any card you want. Doesn't matter what it is. Anything you want. Just not a 10 because I think that's what fell on the floor, okay, bro? So no 10s. We good?
Okay. Yep.
Awesome. Call it in the air nice and loud. Go.
Ace of spades.
Beautiful. If you guys didn't hear what he said 5 of hearts. You see that? Look at that. Five of hearts.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. Some of you guys heard something else. You're wrong. Okay. Okay, fine. You said ace of spades. Am I right?
I did.
Okay, beautiful. I'm going to blow on the 5 of hearts. It's going to turn into the ace of spades. Watch. Ace of spades, you guys. This is amazing. Thank you. Wait, hold on. I didn't show it to you. Hold on. Give me 1 second. You said ace of spades. I'm so sorry, bro. Hold on. I get really excited when I do this trick and I forget to show it to the audience. Look at that. Ace of spades, you guys. Ace of spades. Okay, thank you. You know what? A lot of you are not impressed. Okay, I wouldn't be either. You know what? I already knew you'd say ace of spades because look, I had one in the pocket right over here the entire time. Check this out.
Whoa.
Look at that. This is the best part, okay? We're going to take the ace of spades, and I'm going to make it disappear. I'm going to put it back in a camera mode. Watch. Check it out. You ready? Give it a rub like this, and it gets really tiny, just like that. You know why? Ryan, underneath your pillow, reach in there and pull out the ace of spades, bro. Is it in there? I'm just playing, bro. I can't do that, okay? Yeah, I know.
That would have been good though. I would have been tripping out right now. I'm just letting you know. I'll tell you what. I'll do something a little different, okay? And Sandra, is that you getting your hair did?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. Do me a favor. Sandra, in a nice loud voice, I want you to say stop. Nice and loud, please.
Stop.
A little bit faster, okay? We'll try this again, okay? Say stop as quick as you can.
Stop.
Right there. That wasn't fair either. Okay, we'll try it again. One more time. Say stop, okay?
Stop.
Okay, right there. I don't want to see what this card is, but I need you to be able to see this card. Can you see it, Sandra?
Yes.
Can everybody see the card? Say, I saw it.
I saw it.
I saw it.
Awesome. If you guys can't see it, just remember 9 of diamonds. Okay, so watch close. Now, I have no idea what the card is. I'm going to mix it into the pack like so. Check this out. Watch close. Nice riffle shuffle. This is called a riffle shuffle. You can learn it on YouTube in 3 minutes or 20 minutes if you have T-Mobile. All right, so watch close. This one right here is a very fancy shuffle. On TikTok, this is called cardistry. I call it 7 years of loneliness. All right, so watch close, okay? That was a long time ago, last week. All right, so you better watch it. Check it out. I'll do it again. Look, look. Tell you what, I'm going to do it to you all like it. Everybody go, woo! Woo! Everybody, come on! Woo! Awesome, awesome. Now, I'm going to make the card float in the air. It's going to float in the air in front of your very eyes right here online. It's crazy, guys. Check it out. Now, for this trick to work, I need 2 things that are extremely important that I had here. Perfect, good. This right here, if you don't know what it is, this is a drumstick with black and white tape. These are tough times. Don't judge, okay? Now, while the card is floating in midair, I'll be using this. Check it out. This right here is my little sister's earring. I'll be putting it as it floats, so you know there's nothing holding it up, okay? You can laugh. She only has 1 ear. I feel bad, but whatever, okay? So now, I'm going to make the card float in the air for everybody today. Without further ado, the floating card, all right? We're going to make it mysterious, magical, and musical. Excuse me for a minute. Music. Let's do this. Wait, I had this. Music. Hit it. Everybody watch. Watch. Oh, sorry. Wait. Fog machine broke. Hold on, okay? Gravity. No strings. Think of your card, Sandra. You and me are gonna do this together, okay? Think of the card.
And gravity wants to bring me down.
Look, no strings.
Oh, I'll never know.
Thank you. Thank
What
you very
makes
much.
this man
Thank you.
with
Thank
all
you,
the
right?
love
Cool. All right, so now
that his heart can
stay.
stand.
Okay, guys.
Dream of ways.
I know it's on the stick. Shut up, okay? You guys have to understand, I could never be a serious magician. I remember my dad ruined every magic trick. In fact, I'll never forget the day that he we saw. Hold on, oh, thank you. Somebody loved it. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I remember. So I was trying to do the bird trick. I don't know if you guys ever seen a magician do a bird trick. They take a red silk outside of their jacket and they produce a beautiful white dove. Right. So I remember being at the park with my dad and I'm crying because I don't have this dove. And my dad says, Mijo, do you want to see birds? He takes my sandwich, throws it on the floor, 300 birds from everywhere. He goes, look, magic. That's not how this works. In fact, I'll never forget my birthday. For my 9th birthday, I thought we were going to Disneyland because I woke up in the car and I saw Disneyland Road off of the 5 freeway. And I was like, Disneyland. And my dad was like, no, go back to sleep. We're going to Tijuana. It's messed up, right? So now I'm going to do one last trick, then I'm going to get out of here, okay? So with that being said, are you guys ready for the last trick?
Woo! Do it.
Thank you. Let's do this, okay? So with that being said, to do this trick, I need 2 things that are extremely important. Check this out. This is a table bottom. I got this at Olive Garden when nobody was looking. Everybody say, ooh. Ooh. Very good. Oh, and I have a tabletop. Check it out. Tabletop.
Wow.
Ah. Thank you. And I'm going to fix this so you guys can see a little bit better, okay? Excuse me for a minute. Perfect. Let's do this. Tilt it down. Awesome. See, this is we do our own recording here. I don't know if you guys know that, okay? So here, check this out, all right? So one of the oldest tricks in the world performed with one table and some bookcases in the back, right? You guys, so check this out, all right? So we've got 3 cups. That's 1. That's cup number 2, cup number 3. This is a classic of magic. And here, let me see. Let me move this back. Excuse me for a minute. Check this out. The magic stick. These are 3 identical cups in shape and sound, okay? Do this one. You know what? This is the cup, the hollow part right over here. The other cup goes right through. See that? It looks right through. I'll do it again. Look. It goes right through. See that? Now, if you believe that, you're going to believe the rest of the trick. I promise you. Okay, so now, watch close, all right? 3 cups examined by you guys and sort of examined. The most important piece of the puzzle, check it out. This right here, this is a man purse. Okay, we wear these now. I don't know if you know. Okay, I wear these now, okay? So I'm going to ask you guys right now, how many cups do you see on the table right now, nice and loud?
3.
3. Now, this trick made me famous all over my street. All right, you guys, so check it out. Okay, look, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3 balls. How many balls do you see? Nice and loud right now?
3.
3. It's a classic of magic done with 1, 2, and 3 balls. Keep your eyes on the balls. Don't blink. It's going to happen real fast. You ready? There's ball 1. There's ball 2. I take the 3rd one. I put it away. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. I'll do it again. Okay, watch. Look, there's 1. There's 2. I take the 3rd one and I put it away. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Now, most people clap when they see that, but you guys don't have to, okay? It's perfectly fine. All right, look. There's 1. There's 2. I'll do this one by one so you guys can see this, okay? Watch ball 1. I give it a tap. It disappears and I just have 2. Now, if I take ball number 2, watch the ball. I give it a tap. It disappears, and I just have the 3rd one. I can actually take the 3rd one. People think that the ball never goes in my hand, but you can see it's there, right? It's fair.
Yep.
The real secret is not the ball. It's actually the wand. You know what? You just saw that, all right? Hold on. I'm going to back up just a little bit. Very good. You guys are making me nervous. All right, good. Watch the ball, okay? Completely gone. Look, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. They go under the cups. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3 under the cup.
Whoa.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's try that again. Okay, look. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Sandra, is that you?
Yes.
Beautiful. Sandra, pick a cup, A, B, or C. Your choice. Go.
B.
This is your choice. Go.
B.
Just pick a cup, Sandra. Anyone you want.
A, pues.
Thank you. Thank you. No, you picked B. That's the one you want. That's fair. Okay, so now, the one that you picked, watch close. Okay, check it out. Okay, fine. I'll move it back. All right, so watch. Look. I give it a tap. It disappears from the middle and travels over to this cup, Sandra. Tell you what, I'll do it again for you, even though you didn't ask me to. Okay, watch the ball, okay? The ball goes in the middle, it disappears, and it jumps over here. See, that's 1, that's 2, just like that, okay? There's still 1 here, right here, Sandra. Check it out. So if I take 2 in the middle, put 1 on top, watch the ball go through the cup. Straight through the cup. And these are solid, super solid. Solid, okay, good. Only 3 balls are being used. I'm not a liar. This is 10 years of my life to be able to master this trick. So now, if you, sorry. Okay, put that away. Watch, look, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Shut up. Okay, there's 3. In English, 1, 2, 3. Spanish, 1, 2, 3. In Spain, 1, 2, 3. Latin, Roman, I. Thank you. Okay, 2 minutes to go. Okay, look, I take ball 1 and ball 2 right here. I'm gonna ask you guys right now, how many balls in the middle cup? Nice and loud, please.
1.
How many now?
2.
No, bro, it's just 1. I haven't done anything. All right, so
No.
now, 1 ball, 1 cup. How many now?
1.
2?
No,
3.
it's still just 1, bro. I haven't done anything. All right, good. I was at a show yesterday. Literally, the lady looked me straight in the eye like this, and she said, "I see 2." It was so confusing. All right, so now look, 1 ball, 3 taps. How many now? Please, everybody.
1.
None.
No, it's still just 1, lady. All right, tell you what, look, I'll move this one forward, tap. This one right here actually comes back, okay? Do you guys want to know how this works? Everybody say yes.
Yes.
Very good. It's a magic move. It's called cheating. Okay, now look, the ball never goes in my hand. You see that? I hold it out. You see that? I'll do it again. It looks like I'm putting the ball in my hand, but I hold it out. In magic, this is called not putting the ball in your hand, but holding it out. Now look, as I go down the bag with nothing, I tap the cup. When I lift the cup, it looks like it's another cup. Everybody say, oh.
Oh.
I'll slow it down so you can see it. Okay, look. Okay, I'll put the ball in the hand, tap the cup. Sandra, how many balls under the cup?
One.
Very good. Okay, now look. Now that you know how it works, okay, I'm going to ask you guys right now. How many balls into the cup right now? Nice and loud, please.
One.
No, it's two. Remember, there's two. If I take two, 10. How many now, please?
3.
Not 3. That was good. Okay, now look. I take 1, 2, 3, going in as a team. How many balls in the middle cup, nice and loud?
1.
No, it's an orange, bro. It's an orange. So here's the deal, okay? Completely real orange, you guys. I got it at Food for Less. I got to return it after the show. All right, so watch this. All right, now I'm going to do one last trick. One ball and, oh, wait, one hat. I'm going to make the ball disappear under the hat, and I'm going to move forward just enough so that, okay, perfect. Can everybody see the ball? Say yes.
Yes.
Beautiful. I'm going to cover the ball with the hat. Everybody watch. Watch. Oldie but a goodie here, right? How many balls do you see? Nice and loud?
One.
It will disappear. It's gone. Some of you don't believe it, so I'll bring it back. See, look. A lot of you aren't impressed. I'll be like, no. If I slow it down, you're going to see how this works, okay? You know what? Just to make sure, I'm going to make it a little bit slower so you guys can see everything that you missed, all right? So with that being said, let's do this. We're going to slow the whole process down. So you can see everything that you missed. Everybody watch. Watch. How many balls do you see?
1.
It will vanish. How many now?
1.
No, 3. Okay, we'll take all 3, tap over here, produce another orange. Okay, now look, there's another orange in the middle. Check this out right over here. Now, if I take this one, give it a snap, give this one, give it a snap, this one, no snap at all. Watch the hat, okay? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the Great Omar. I hope you guys have enjoyed my show. Please keep it going for your host as he comes back to the screen. Let him have it. Come on.
Wow, that was an amazing performance. Thank you, the Great Omar. And now a few words from Rosalia.
Hello, my name is Rosalia Hernandez, and I'm the Executive Secretary for the Fremont Alumni Board. 6 years ago, I received a scholarship as a student, and since then, I have been part of the board. So I personally know the vital role that alumni play in this foundation. Today, I would love to honor all alumni that have dedicated their time to the foundation and have donated to help our students. Join me in congratulating our 2019 and 2020 Fremont Alumni Award honorees.
Dr. Christopher Davis graduated from Fremont in 1991 and began working at his high school alma mater in 1993. He worked closely with the journalism program and the Title I program at Fremont until he began working as an English teacher closer to his home in West Covina. He received his bachelor's degree in English and Pan-African Studies from Cal State LA and continued his studies, earning a single subject teaching credential. Dr. Davis received a master's degree and an administrative credential in 2004 from Santa Clara University. He also earned a doctor's degree from the University of Phoenix in education with an emphasis in restorative justice practices. In education in 2015, Dr. Davis joined the Fremont Alumni Association in 2016 and has assisted the scholarship committee as well as helped with a scholarship fundraising event. He is currently studying for another advanced degree in Stanford University and is working on a national board certification. Ms. Arcelia Medina graduated from Fremont in 1991, and while at Fremont, she was elected the 10th grade representative, the 11th grade commissioner of publicity, and the senior year vice president. As a high school student, RC worked in the infamous Los Angeles Skarmic district, where she learned early on in life how to be an independent woman. She dedicated 20 years of her career in the auto industry, having met perhaps the biggest challenge of her life. After her son was diagnosed with leukemia, RC became his full-time nurse and has cared for him since. RC is actively involved with the Juvenile Arthritis Foundation, supporting surviving children with self-esteem and development activities. The Alumni Board is grateful for RC and her spirit to be an example to all of us for courage and persistence. For 9 years, RC and her sisters have generously donated beautiful flower arrangements that have been used at our annual gala events from Flowers by Carmen. Her passion is evident at every corner. Congratulations to our past recipients, Dr. Davis and Ms. R.C. Ochoa. Our 2021 Alumni Award recipient graduated from Fremont in 2003 and received his bachelor's in History and Political Science from Cal State Dominguez Hills in 2008. He's been at Fremont since 2009, teaching world history and geography. It is my honor and pleasure to present to you our 2021 Alumni Award honoree, Mr. Oscar Reyes.
Hi, I want to start off by thanking the Fremont High School Alumni Foundation for this wonderful recognition of my colleagues and me. I feel extremely honored and humbled to be part of this celebration. As a proud Pathfinder, I understand the history and significance of our school to our community. Therefore, it is very important that every Pathfinder, past, present, and future, understand that your role as a Pathfinder does not end on graduation day. We must all do whatever we can to give back to the Mont and our community. You must remember the lessons that were learned during our time at Fremont. And I'm not talking just about academic lessons. I'm talking about those lessons that you learned with your friends, those bonds you made with your teachers and counselors. These forever shape our futures. I know they shaped mine. I am very happy and proud to accept the Alumni of the Year award. However, it is also very important to know that there are many more of us Pathfinders preparing the next generation of future Pathfinders. Our greatness comes from the previous Pathfinders who stood on the shoulders of generations that paved the way for me and other Pathfinders to be here today. It is extremely powerful for our students to see former Pathfinders involved in our community. We cannot wait to see more Pathfinders come back and continue this cycle of giving here at the Mont. This is how we build traditions. This is how we build bonds. And this is how we build community. After all, once a Pathfinder, always a Pathfinder. Thank you once again for this recognition, and remember, wherever life takes you, find a path or make one. And if you're a classic Pathfinder, find a way or make one. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Reyes. And a special thanks to all alumni that have given back to our community and to Fremont High School. I am Rosalia Hernandez. Thank you for being here.
Founded in 1966 under the instruction of Emilio Pulido, Grupo Folclórico de UCLA is the oldest college folklorico group in Southern California. Grupo Folclórico de UCLA is an entirely student-run and student-led organization dedicated to the promotion of cultural diversity at UCLA and throughout the greater Los Angeles area. Grupo Folclórico members are committed to representing and showcasing various and distinct folklorico styles in our annual Dia de los Muertos and Fiesta Mexicana showcases. Despite being a primary Latinx-based organization, Grupo Folclórico de UCLA remains committed to fostering an environment that welcomes all communities and backgrounds. Additionally, we further encourage and welcome all individuals to participate regardless of their experience and whether they are UCLA students or not. Without further ado, I'm pleased to introduce a small performance recorded during our stay-at-home order by some group members. I hope you enjoy it.
Hi folks, Jaime here. Thank you, the UCLA Ballet Folklorico, for contributing to our event tonight. And thank you for joining us for our 2021 Gala, which is not only celebrating amazing students, but amazing educators. I now have the honor of introducing the Educator Award. The Educator Award goes to an educator who goes beyond teaching the materials in the classroom by motivating students and creating an enriching community. They are the original influencers. They inspire, share knowledge, and move people to action. As we foster our learning experience, we have educators who influence and help shape our lives. For me, I remember my first teacher in the United States, Miss Flores, who was kind and generous. I then remember Miss Erspra, who was very nurturing and helped me to speak English. Then in middle school, I remember Miss Sharp, who taught me to read books for fun, not just for an assignment. And then in high school, Miss Pallone taught me all about the hero's journey by watching Star Wars, which I still enjoy today. Today we are celebrating the Educator Award for 2019, 2020, and 2021. The 2019 Educator Award goes to Miss Wen. Miss Wen is currently a Fremont math teacher whose journey flourished of escaped. In 1991, she and her family sought asylum in the United States from the North Vietnamese communists who held her father captive for 8 years. Once in the United States, due to her age gap, instead of playing with her siblings, she had to take care of them. She flourished in her education despite the bullying, teasing, and language barriers she faced. Later, she obtained 3 scholarships that helped her attend Los Angeles Harbor College and Cal State Dominguez Hills. where she majored in mathematics education. Soon after, she received her teaching credentials and her master's degree in mathematics. And now, a few words from Ms. Wen.
Hello, my name is Fong Truk Wen. I am a proud math instructor at John C. Fremont Magnet High School and an adjunct instructor for the Jaime Escalante Math Program. I'm truly humbled to accept this Educator Award from the Fremont Alumni High School Foundation. I would like to dedicate this award to all of my top crew math students who have made this possible for me today. Their commitment and their perseverance in math have made my teaching more enjoyable and more meaningful each day. In addition, I would like to thank you to the Fremont community and the stakeholders who have given me an opportunity to teach at that school for the past 10 years. In addition, I would like to thank you to my parents and my siblings who are always there to support me in becoming a math teacher. Without them, I would not be able to stand here with all of you today. Last but not least, receiving this Educator Award enabled me to transform the lives of my students into a positive one and to make our society to become a better place for everybody. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to Ms. Wen. Next, the 2020 Educator Award goes to Mr. Roberto Gonzalez. He was born in Mexico City and came to the United States when he was 17 years old. He graduated from Locke High School, then attended Los Angeles Harbor College, Compton Community College, and California State Dominguez Hills. In 1998, he started teaching at John C. Fremont, and in 2000, he started coaching the boys soccer team. He has helped shape the boys soccer team so that they were able to win 2 CIF City Section championships, and most recently in 2017, he graduated from Concordia University, Irvine, with a master's degree in coaching and athletics administration. Currently, he teaches math and continues as head coach for the boys soccer team. Here are a few words from Mr. Gonzalez.
Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Gonzalez. I am a mathematics teacher and the boys soccer coach here at Fremont High School. First of all, I would like to thank the Fremont High School Alumni Foundation for giving me the 2020 Educator of the Year Award. It is truly an honor to receive this award, and it is also an honor to serve the Fremont community. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my family and all the Fremont staff who have supported me all these years that I have worked as a teacher and as a coach. Now, let me tell you a little bit about me. I am from Mexico City. I came to the United States in 1989. I graduated from California State University, Dominguez Hills in 1998 with a degree in mathematics and another degree in Spanish. 1998 is a very special year for me because it's also the year when I got married and the year when I started working at Fremont. So indeed, 1998, it's so special. There are 2 other years that mean a lot to the soccer program, and that includes former players, Coach Corona, Coach Ramajo, and Coach Rincon, better known as Coach Mofles. These years are 2012 and 2016. That's when we won our 2 city championships. I just can't explain with words how surreal it was to see all the Fremont family celebrating 2 of the happiest moments in school history. I still remember in 2016, after winning the final, this incident that really touched my heart when one of the parents approached me and told me, Coach, thank you. You have changed my son's life. I just froze for a minute, and then I realized how we can impact the lives of others by providing the best services that they deserve, and also showing them how much we care about our students and student athletes. In addition to sports, I work with the newcomers, which is something I love doing. I and I have a message for them in Spanish. Estudiantes que ahora están conmigo y estudiantes que estuvieron conmigo en el pasado, les agradezco mucho todo el trabajo que han hecho y toda la dedicación que han puesto para mejorar, para ser mejores estudiantes y para crearse un mejor futuro. También le agradezco a sus padres por todo el apoyo que siempre me han brindado. Sé que trabajando juntos se pueden lograr grandes cosas y yo sé que entre los estudiantes y sus padres me han forzado a ser un mejor profesor y también una mejor persona, y por eso siempre estaré agradecido con ustedes. Gracias. In closing, the year 2020 is going to be a year that everyone is going to remember for the rest of our lives. This pandemic has put us through a lot of tough times, but we're pathfinders. We're used to face adversities and to make the best out of each situation. I am sure that when this pandemic is over, we will get back stronger and ready to build a better future. All right? Thank you very much.
Congratulations to Mr. Gonzalez for being the 2020 Educator Award recipient. Now, we move on to 2021. And the award goes to Miss Jenna Washington. She graduated from UCLA in 1996 and has been passionately working at Fremont for 23 years, first as a teacher and now as a counselor. Her goal has been to develop a student's curiosity about different subjects and to get them excited about learning so that their education will continue once they are no longer students. She has been fortunate enough to see a few of her former students return to Fremont as teachers, continuing to share her passion for learning with the new generation. Now here are a few words from Ms. Jenna Washington.
It is with great honor that I accept the Fremont High School Alumni Foundation's 2021 Educator Award. 24 years ago, when I entered the big and foreboding classroom in the C building at Fremont High School, not only was I unsure if I even wanted to pursue a career in teaching, but I was clueless as to how or even what to teach the anticipatory eyes peering right at me that moment. I was relieved to find out that the students were not so clueless. They were curious and inquisitive. They wanted to know everything about me. Miss, can we eat during class? Well, I don't see why not. Miss, are you strict? Well, I'm not one to yell, so no, I wouldn't say I'm strict. Miss, are you a hard teacher? Teacher? Who says I'm a teacher? Miss, will you be our regular teacher for the rest of the year? Well, why wouldn't I be? Do you really think you're gonna scare me off that fast? No, miss, it's just that we've had subs all year. We want to know if you're a regular teacher. No response. I'm speechless. Needless to say, I knew very little about the career I was about to embark upon, nor the complexities surrounding the politics of education in America, and how the disparities in school funding have led to racial and social inequities, teacher shortages, and achievement gaps. I was hired only 2 days prior to my first day in the classroom, and I had only graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies from UCLA 3 months prior to that. Teaching 9th and 10th grade English in South Los Angeles had never once entered into my realm of possibilities as a future career path. It was just there, a job to pay the rent as I endlessly searched for a passion in life. So here we sat, me, dumbfounded by their eagerness to learn from me, an ambivalent college grad, unsure of just about everything. And the students, unfazed that they had not had a permanent teacher until now, and their enthusiasm to learn just about anything from me. We continued our first days together, mostly talking about our exceedingly different worlds. They taught me about their fascinating lives and their families and communities, which were totally different from my sheltered upbringing in South Orange County. They taught me just as much as I taught them. We became partners in this process. I learned how important it was to value and respect their opinions and to give them a voice in their lives and their education. This was the foundation of my teacher training. It was quite simple, really. Paulo Freire said it best: there is no teaching without learning. Fast forward 23 years, almost to the day I stood anxiously in front of those wide-eyed, hopeful 9th graders awaiting their permanent teacher. But this time, I sat in front of 3 distressed 10th graders who came to my office looking for answers to what their future may hold. Would they return to school the following Monday, or would school be canceled due to the increasingly contagious pandemic spreading throughout the world? They had questions, so many questions. Miss, what's a pandemic? What is COVID? Could we die? Are we ever coming back? Once again, I did not have the answers. So once again, I did what I've always done throughout my career as an educator at Fremont High School. We learned from each other. It goes without saying that the year that followed was chaotic, surreal, and relentless for all of us. It was the most challenging, physically demanding, and emotionally exhausting year ever in my 24-year career. But the hardships my students endured were far greater than any of the challenges I faced. Many of them experienced tremendous loss, financial devastation, extreme isolation, homelessness, hunger, lack of resources, and the list could go on. Seeing how they handled their adversity, watching their resilience and perseverance to keep going despite all life throughout them, they kept moving on, trying their best at this very different thing called online school, with little or no Wi-Fi, sometimes having to use their cell phones because their school-owned Chromebooks did not work, or sometimes having to skip class because they had to go to work to help their family pay the bills, and then having to hear story after story on the nightly news how they are failing at online school, when no, they are succeeding. It is the system that is failing them. I am truly amazed and in awe of their resilience, and every day I will strive to have just a fraction of the resilience they do. To all my Pathfinders, past and present, I admire you. You are my heroes. Thank you for being you and for teaching me what is important in life. Thank you.
Congratulations to all the Educator Award recipients tonight. We applaud your work and drive to help and inspire our Fremont students during these difficult times and ensuring them to keep going. Folks, we are almost reaching the end of our program, but before we do, we have a few words.
Before we close tonight, we want to recognize 3 of our board members who graduated from college. Ms. Luz Tapia from UC Riverside in the field of finance. Ms. Rosalia Hernandez from UC Irvine, bachelor's in aerospace engineering. Ms. Joanna Avila, class of 2021, graduate from UCLA in the field of biology, aspiring to become a doctor. We are proud of all of you. Thank you for your philanthropic work through the foundation while you were attending college. I also want to take the time to thank the board, Sandra, Jaime, Rosalia, Luz, Joanna, for working so hard to make tonight possible. Maria, Ana, for your support the past 10 years. Thank you for your dedication to help our community through higher education awareness. To our advisory board for their time and donation. Josue for helping us produce the event. To our past and present sponsors, thank you. The comedians who shared their story, and Ballet Folclórico de UCLA for showing us the richness and beauty of nuestra cultura through ballet folclórico dancing. To our educators and alumni honorees, Ms. Wen, Coach Gonzalez, Ms. Washington, RC, Dr. Davis, and Mr. Reyes, thank you for sharing your journey and words of encouragement. Congratulations to class of 2021 and the scholarship recipients. Continue to pursue your dreams. Allow the obstacles you have faced to empower you with love to fulfill your educational goals. And while you are climbing your ladder to success, remember the way we choose to live impacts all of us. Compassion does matter. Kindness matters. Knowledge without compassion to ourselves, community, and others is nothing. And please seek wisdom on self-care to help you heal from this past year and experiences you have faced in your journey. Choose to change your story and return to your community to help make a difference. You are the future. Keep breaking those barriers and continue to being open to learning about different cultures while strengthening your own. Be proud of your roots and your ancestry. We can only change the world around us if we open our hearts to growth and change. Let's continue to stand in solidarity, peace, love, and compassion for all humanity. We also want to say thank you to our families, friends, and teachers, students, Ms. Esquivel, principal and staff at John C. Fremont High School, for being with us tonight. Thank you for your hard work during these difficult times. We invite everyone to donate via PayPal at FremontFoundation@gmail.com or via our website. Please help us meet our goals to give $1,000 scholarships. We look forward to seeing you June 3rd, 2022. Gracias por estar con nosotros esta noche. Thank you for joining us. Good night.